What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools in recovery isn't about fixing anything? It's about learning how to sit with yourself without running. That's mindfulness. And yeah, I know the word gets thrown around a lot, but today we're going to break it down and make it real, practical, useful, something you can actually use when life gets loud. Mindfulness is the skill of paying attention to the present moment, not the past or the future, right now, your thoughts, your body, your environment. And here's the important part. You're not trying to control it. You're not trying to shut your brain off. You're learning how to notice what's happening without immediately reacting to it. Let's be honest about addiction for a second. Most people don't struggle because they feel too much. They struggle because they don't know what to do with what they feel. So we avoid, we numb, we distract. Mindfulness flips that completely. Instead of escaping your experience, you learn how to move through it. And that changes everything. Because cravings, stress, shame, anxiety, they all lose their power when you stop reacting automatically. So let's make this practical. Here are 5 ways mindfulness actually helps you in recovery, and why this isn't just some sit on a cushion and breathe thing. 1. It helps you ride cravings instead of obeying them. Mindfulness gives you space between the urge and the action. You start to notice a craving instead of becoming it. That's where choice lives. 2. It builds real coping, not avoidance. You're not numbing out anymore. You're learning to sit with discomfort without needing to escape it. That's the foundation of recovery, period. 3. It reduces shame and self-judgment. A lot of people in recovery are really hard on themselves. Mindfulness introduces something different. Awareness without attack. You can notice what's happening without tearing yourself apart for it. 4. It improves focus and decision-making. Substance use messes with attention, memory, and clarity. Mindfulness strengthens those mental muscles again. You start thinking more clearly, acting more intentionally. 5. It helps regulate emotions instead of fearing them. This is a big one. You stop seeing emotions as problems and start seeing them as signals. Anger, sadness, anxiety, they become something you can experience without being controlled by them. Now, here's where people get stuck. They hear all this and think, okay, so I need to meditate for an hour a day? No, you don't. Let's bring this down to earth. Here are 4 simple ways to practice mindfulness in real life. Number 1, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 reset. Look around, name 5 things you can see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. It pulls you out of your head and back into reality. Number 2, anchoring. Place your feet on the floor, take a breath, feel your body. You're reminding your system, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm grounded. Number 3, mindful moments while doing normal life, like walking, eating, showering. Instead of rushing through it, slow it down. Notice it. You don't need extra time to do this. You just need attention. Number 4, breathing with awareness. No fancy techniques needed. Just breathe and pay attention to it. When your mind drifts, bring it back. That's the rep. That's the practice. And one more thing, because this matters. If your mind wanders, good. That doesn't mean you're bad at mindfulness. That is mindfulness. Noticing it and coming back. At Epic, we talk a lot about coping, and mindfulness sits right at the center of that. Because when you can stay present with yourself, you don't have to run as often. You don't have to escape every uncomfortable moment. And over time, something shifts. You start responding instead of reacting. You start trusting yourself a little bit more. And that's where real change begins. Not in perfection, but in awareness and in your willingness to stay.